Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Tyler and welcome to episode 2 of Brousseaureviews. So, in this episode, what am I going to be covering? Well, it's number 2 in the box office. That's right, Men in Black 3. I went to go see the movie about a week ago when it first came out, and now that I got my setup done, I think I'm going to give you guys a review of it. Now, as a side note, just so that everybody knows, Men in Black 3 is the first Men in Black movie that I've seen. I watched the original one after I saw the third one, but that's it. I saw one clip from the second movie where Will Smith does a little little beatboxing, but that was about it. So I'm gonna review this movie as a standalone movie, not as a movie belonging to a trilogy. Keep that in mind. Alright, so let's bust out a sick-ass review for you guys. Alright, so let's start off with the plot. Now, right off the bat, I'm going to give the plot a straight up 3 out of 5. You might be wondering why? Well, here's why. Alright, so the movie itself really wasn't that long. I'm pretty sure it was under 2 hours from what I can remember. And about the first 30 minutes of the movie suck ass. It's like, it's supposed to be throwbacks to the original. Now that I've watched the original, I understand all the references and the jokes and shit. But come on, man. It just wasn't funny. All the throwback jokes, it was all supposed to be nostalgic and it's supposed to take people back. And I mean, yeah, they were like, I giggled twice. But no, the opening 30 minutes were just fucking dumb. They had nothing to do with the plot. They were just Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones poking fun at each other, making jokes and shit. Now, once the plot actually picks up and Will Smith has to go back in time, there we go. Now the plot gets okay. I mean, yeah, the time travel device has been used a million times throughout filmmaking, but these guys in Men in Black, they kind of give it a cool new modern twist with the tech, pop culture references, and bringing it back to the 60s is just kind of cool because the main plot in the movie takes place in 1969. Alright, so now that we covered the plot, let's cover the acting. I'm going to give the acting a 4.9 out of 5. Now, this is kind of stupid. Why not just round it up and give it a 5? Well, here's why. Let's kind of delve into it a little bit. Alright, so for the acting category, I'm not going to base the acting around Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones because frankly, in my book, those guys are legends and you can't really review their acting because they're at the point in their careers where if they're going to go into a movie, all their fans are going to go watch it. I've never even seen Men in Black, but I love Will Smith now. That's why I went and saw the movie. See what I mean? So I'm basing this movie's acting on 2 people, Josh Brolin and the villain, whose name I don't give a shit about. And you'll know why in a sec. Alright, straight up, I think that Josh Brolin did an amazing job. He stole the fucking show. He did a great job acting out the young Junior Agent K. You could totally believe that was him with all of his slick, saying and finger pointing and shit. And it also showed a different side to the character Agent K. It showed that at one point in time, he did have a personality. He could laugh and he was a people person. However, that being said, the villain was really corny with his acting. I've seen him in one other movie, but I really can't remember. I just didn't really like the actor. But what are you going to expect? It's a sci-fi comedy movie, and it's geared for kids. So, of course, the acting is going to be corny. It is what it is. Overall, I would give the acting a 4.9 out of 5. So, booyah. Alright, so for the last little piece of criteria here, we're going to take a look at the cinematography or the directing, however you want to say it. And straight up, I'm just going to give the cinematography, the directing, a 3 out of 5. Why am I going to give it a 3 out of 5? Well, here's the deal. Alright, so I thought the directing was subpar enough to sit through. I thought it was just an average, good old movie to sit through. Really nothing special about it. I saw it in regular 2D. I do know people that saw it in 3D and said the 3D was, again, nothing special. There were certain scenes where the 3D was so bad you couldn't even tell. And also, there were some scenes where you could really tell that the shit was green screened. I mean, there were some scenes where it was just bad. But in terms of the actual directing, the camera work, really nothing special about it, nothing bad, nothing good, so I'm just going to give it a 3 out of 5. Alright, so what the hell is my bottom line for this movie? You guys have been sitting through this goddamn review, you just want to know the bottom fucking line. I'm going to give this movie a 3.5 out of 5 stars. And the reasoning is because, honestly, it's an average movie nowadays. Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones, Josh Brolin were all excellent in the movie. The plot has been done 1,000 times, just had a slightly cool, modern twist to it with the technology and things like that. The first 30 minutes of the movie, just go take a shit through. There's nothing special to watch. Go see this movie under one of 2 circumstances. 1, if you have kids. 2, If you're intoxicated in some way, whether that be high as fuck, that's what I did, tripping on shrooms, drunk, whatever, just don't go in sober to see it. You won't have a fun time. Anyways, guys, that's my review of Men in Black 3. I hope you like it. If you did, be sure to click the like button down below. Drop me a comment to leave me some criticism, some suggestions for other movies that I could review for you guys that you would enjoy listening to me fucking talk about, rant, whatever. And anyways, I hope I see you guys in the next video. Again, thanks for watching. Peace. Take your kids to see it. Go smoke a blunt. Take your buddies to go see it.